Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to paint some basic leaves. These are filler leaves and you can utilize this in stationeries or flower bouquets, those kind of things. I'm using size 4 round brush and I'm using 300 GSM watercolor sheet for today's painting. So let's start with the first one. So for the first one I'm using phthalo green color and just create few strings like this. So either you can start with the leaf itself or you can start with the middle string. It's totally up to you. I'm starting with this string and then create a round shape and push a little bit to the end to get a thicker line in the circle. So thin line with the circle and then end with the little thick line while pushing your brush, and you will get something like this. And repeat this process for all these strings that you have. So what you have to do is you have to just create few circles with thin line without applying any pressure, and then apply a little pressure at the end to get the thick line. Quite simple leaf and you can paint it easily with little practice. Now let's move to the second one. So for the second one I'm creating star shaped leaf. So for this one we just need to create small leaves like this. So 3 large leaf, 2 medium leaf and 1 smaller leaf, and then combine all 5 or 6 leaves together. Let's do it again. 1 bigger leaf, then few smaller or middle size leaf with little pressure, and then 1 smaller leaf, and then combine all the leaves together to get 1 leaf. So we have actually painted 6 leaves to paint 1 leaf. These are very simple leaves. You just need little practice around your brush strokes. And that's it. We are done with the second one as well. Now let's move to the third one. So for the third one, what I'm going to do is I'm creating 1 string. So this time I'm using blue color and I have added little hint of green as well, and I'm pushing my brush a little bit to create a smaller leaves like this, and I'm creating these leaves throughout this string to get something like this. Repeat the other side as well. Let's create 1 more. So create a string to get the direction of the leaf and then apply a little pressure. Keep the pointed end both the side. Apply a little pressure in the middle to get a little thicker structure for the leaf, and you can paint something like this. I think this is pretty cool, and you can paint this for different bouquets and stationeries. Now let's move to the fourth one. This is the most important and most basic leaf. So what I'm doing is I'm applying little pressure towards left, towards right, moving my brush to create 2 strokes like this, and I'm leaving a negative space in between. So negative space is important. So create 2 strokes to create 1 leaf. Move your brush towards left, towards right, and you can paint something like this. Now let's start with the fifth one. So for the fifth one, apply pressure and go little longer to create little longer leaves, and also consider different perspective of the leaf for this kind of leaves. So I'm ending these leaves with the pointed end, and then I'm again starting creating same structure above to them to create different perspective of these kind of leaves. These are pretty perfect for flowers like lily or from the lily family. For the sixth one, I'm creating these smaller leaves towards left, towards right, and one in the center. And I'm not leaving any space between these three leaves, so that we will get one leaf with little triangle kind of structure. This is deeply serrated leaf, and if you combine these three strokes, you will get something like this. So one in the center, two towards left and right, and you will get something like this. Now let's start with the seventh one. So for the seventh one, this is the simplest one. So what I'm doing is I'm creating simple strings like this, and I'm dividing all my strings into two at the end. So once I'm dividing my string into two, again I'm repeating the same process for the other two. So it is something like you are creating a tree branch having multiple branches in it or sub branches in it, something like that. This is pretty simple, but this is very helpful in terms of filler leaves. You can paint these leaves anywhere whenever you want to fill any particular area. So similar to this one only, create the eighth one. So we have to create group of two leaves like this for one single leaf. So I'm creating smaller leaves and combining together. So these are group of two leaves. These are also looking like branches only, but for the seventh one we have not created any leaf, and this one we are creating smaller leaves with little pressure in it. I think both are very useful foliages or leaves to paint flower bouquet or any kind of thing. Now let's move to the ninth one, and this is the last one. So what we have to do is we have to repeat the same stroke again and again to create something like this. So start with the middle stroke and then create 3 stroke towards left and 3 stroke towards right. 1 2 3, and you will get something like this. 1 2 3 towards left, towards right, and 1 in the middle. So I'm using yellow green color. So I have mixed a little hint of green into yellow. So you can add a little bit of dark green as well in it if you want to. So I'm not focusing on color for today's painting. You can use whatever color you like. And we are done with all the filler leaves for today's painting. Hope you have liked this video, and do let me know if you guys have any feedback for me. Thank you so much for watching.